Also, two things. Hi, I'm Arlen Yuki. How you doing? Uh, I'm a good friend of James. If no one's ever been on the streams in general, I'm a very good friend of James. Two, I actually suggested, I think 4 times now, to have James go on ahead and try to, like, whatever he wants to, but to try and to learn to speedrun this game. Since it's one, I think, it's not the shortest speedrun, but I think there's like a 14 to 30 minute speedrun in this game, and I told James, why don't you go ahead and try it and see if you can actually do it. Let me find out again, because James, I don't look at fucking forums a whole lot. The only forums that I look at for speedrunning is excuse me, is DK64 speedrunning community, because that actually got broken again today. It is now It is now under 5:30, which is great. Well, I know that, but I'm saying whenever you get to learn it. Yes, the speedrun is 13:51. But let me double check that wasn't emulated real quick. Okay, that's actually not true no more. It is, as of right now, glitchless. It is 11 minutes, 12 seconds, and yeah, 11:12. And glitched is 4:38. So yeah. And the lowest time is 25:50. So, which is emulated. So if you're doing actual kart, you would have to be at a time of 21:43. Well, there you go. So this is a point-and-click game for the NES. Okay. 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 And to confirm with you, every single run is done with the NES. Here are rules. Your only rule is to beat the behemoth with the Staff of Ages without using any glitches. That's all you gotta do. You don't need to if you're gonna do the glitches route. So yeah, you're fine as it is. Just beat the fucking behemoth with the Staff of Ages without using any glitches. Time ends on the last action you do, which is the last kill, or the last killing blow. Time ends on the last action you do, which I don't know. Which is the last kill.
I've never done this.
Or the last killing blow. Time ends on the last action you do, which I don't know. Which is the last kill.
I've never done this.
Or the last killing blow. Time ends on the last action you do, which I don't know. Which is Well, it's echoing my side for some reason. It's plugged in, which I'm not going to tell you it's not. Check OBS settings and see if it's actually connected to OBS. It's plugged in, which I'm not going to tell you it's not. Check OBS settings and see if it's actually connected to OBS. It's plugged in, which I'm not going to tell you it's not. Check OBS settings and see if it's actually connected. Shut off OBS, close it, open it back up, and try it again. Oh. Check. Well, shit. Is it muted on OBS? No, because I'm running it on the 192,000. Probably not. Change it back to the 48,000. Wow. That is super fucking weird. It wouldn't be through the compressor. Well, it should better be fine. The noise gate. What's your noise gate level at? For open and closed. Open is at 8. Why is it open at 8? I never said 8.
Shut off.
If I did, I was. Don't shut it off. If I told you 8, I was drunk off my fucking ass.
Well, you probably were.
I'm an alcoholic, James. I'm not that big of an alcoholic. Fucking ass.
Well, you probably
What was
were.
What's the close at?
20.
I'm an alcoholic, James. I'm not that big of an alcoholic. That or 16.
Well, you probably
What was the?
Sounds like I'm audible
What's the
on
close
the
at?
stream again. 20.
I'm an alcoholic, James. I'm not that big.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn off the stream audio. Okay.
Yeah, close at 20, open at 14. 14 or 16, doesn't matter which 2 decimals is that.
Okay, close at 20, open at 14.
Attack 25, hold and release at 50. See, I knew it was something. It had to have been fucking something. Okay. See, I knew it was something. It had to have been fucking something. Speaking of OBS settings, I gotta do. I knew it was something. It had to have been fucking. So I'll be right back. Speaking of OBS settings, I gotta do. I knew it was something. It had to have been fucking. So I'll be right back. Alright, then just close it. Close it.
Alright.
We will figure out something. We'll figure it out. If anything, James, what it is that the noise gate is taking the opposite.
Yeah,
For your microphone.
and now I hear myself in my microphone even with the stream audio off.
You should.
Well, I do. So I'm going to remove the compressor. Wait, no, there was something else that we did that it was in the mixer.
Remove the compressor. Remove the noise gate. On the mixer itself, click the gear. Monitor off. Through the audio monitoring through your mic.
That's what it was. Okay. Alright.
That's another reason why it wasn't working, dip.
You never told me to turn that off.
Well,
Alright, let's get this show on the road again.
your starter.
Sorry, anyone. Sorry, anyone and everyone.
We apologize. I'm trying to get James's. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying to get James's audio to where it's at a nice, calm. Not calm, but like a good, reasonable quality for everybody. But James's microphone is having difficulties not shitting itself half the time, so that's the other problem.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out at some point.
We will get it figured out. But with that said, I will be right back. I gotta test my compressor's noises. So give me a second.
Okay. It's an ancient leather-bound parchment. I guess I have to open it. The scroll when it's opened. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. Must be a dirty picture. 5 to find. 3 are 1. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. The silver orb to vanish below. The Staff of Ages to vanquish the foe. Joining 2, the Golden Blade, the last to invoke the Platinum Horn. Sure. This sign reads, Epor. 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 You got it! It seems to be some sort of magic word. You learned 1 magic spell. I learned it. Bell. Let's see. E4. That looks like rope backwards. And there's rope on the ground, so the spell was chanted. E4. There are many strange things in this world. When you said the magic spell, the rope moved. Having stretched it to the hole, the rope stops moving. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so now we have a way to climb up. The cold water drips from the limestone. Let's try that again. The cold water from the limestone drips on your neck, sending shivers down your spine. I can't do anything in this room yet. You're inside a small room. Sure am. This room full of mirrors reminds you of the Elven Funhouse and King Otto's Fair. Sure. Okay. Take some more of these torches. The broom is in hand. The door is open. long, cold hallway is lined on either side by half a dozen coffins. Ooh. Coffins! The lid of the coffin is open. Sure is. The bag too is open. We'll take some comp coins. I don't remember if I actually need these or not, but it never hurts to have comp coins. The lid of coffin is open, not that coffin. The lid of coffin. A mummy stands silently before you. My torch is going out. What to use this on? Mummies are flammable. The mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. The scepter is in hand. The door is open. The stones in these walls were probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwellers. The door is open. And this door is open. Let's go this way. You enter a cold room, the stench of flesh and in the flesh. Ha! I promise I can speak. You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Torches in hand. We're gonna have a lot of torches by the time this is done. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. The shield is in hand. You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon's name. I think I can pick up 2 or 3 more things before it just incinerates me. Again, the flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. Well, let's save just in case I can't stand it any longer. Take a skull. The skull is in hand. Again, flames fuse forth. Use the shield for protection. Okay, I think that's the last thing I can take right now. So we'll have to come back after the shield comes off. Ah! It's a shark! The shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. But is it patrolling? Probably is. That skeleton's got something, but there's a shark in there I don't think we can deal with just yet. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into a cool, clean stream. Now we know where the water is coming from. Yes, I can. I can take the rock. Excuse me, the stone. The walls in this room are much too close for comfort. The damp walls of this eerie cavern are rough and irregular. See, that looks suspicious right there. It won't open. Only if we punch it. You hit the rock as hard as you can. Pow! The loose rock falls down as if hinged to the wall. But I couldn't open it. It had hinges, but I couldn't open it. Bag 1 is open. The bag contains 3 large jewels. I wonder if these are the family jewels. We have a... Oh, these are very patriotic jewels. We have a red gem, a white gem, and a blue gem. America! Oh, we'll just grab these. Yeah, we have no use for the bag. Gonna wait for the shark to go by. The subterranean cavern has been carved by centuries of supernatural erosion. What about natural erosion? What's so supernatural about this? That's what I want to know. Okay, so there's a little socket there. So I'm pretty sure one of those gems is there.
I'm back, James.
No, you're Cody.
No, I'm back.
Oh. From outer space?
Yeah. Yep. Beep bop boop.
The gem fits perfectly into the hole. That's what she said. A small crystal sphere magically appears on the sand. Oh, I'll take that. The sphere's in hand. Okay. Can I see if my shield is still alive? It doesn't say. Don't think I need anything else from the room, but just in case. Yeah, an NES mouse of some kind would have been really awesome.
I thought you had an NES mouse, or is there not one?
It doesn't exist unless somebody's made one. There's a Super Nintendo mouse,
I know that much.
which I do have. The helmet doesn't have. It fires and things.
Well, you probably could, James, get a cable that modifies the Super Nintendo cable itself. Like the input cable is plugged in to 2 ends, which is a Super Nintendo female end and then a NES male end, and they do it that way.
Yeah, but well, there's also the matter of would it even work?
Yeah. I would think so. I was surprised this fucking gamepad worked.
Well, why would that? Your gamepad was made for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was gonna work for fucking what I was using it for.
Well,
That was.
why wouldn't it?
I don't know, just thought it wouldn't work. I was like, huh, I wonder.
I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. This room full of mirrors reminds you of the Elven Funhouse at Kimono's Fair. Okay, so I'm gonna save really quick. Just to show off a couple of ways to die. Oop, hold on, my torch is about to go out.
I am playing Borderlands 2 again.
Alright. Okay, so Cody. Left or
But,
right?
well, I see a hole, so down.
Well, no. I came up from that hole before. Well, I do actually need to go back down there. But I'll do that in a minute. So, left mirror or right mirror?
Center mirror.
Left mirror or right mirror?
I mean, there's a third mirror, so a center mirror.
I know, but I wanted to show off a couple of ways you can die in this game.
So right.
Right. You have opened a magic portal into deep space. You are immediately sucked through. The lack of air causes you to quickly lose consciousness. The Grim Reaper quickly embraces you.
Reminds me of one of the deaths from Zork the Grand Inquisitor, where you're basically getting totemized, and you go through a totemized machine. But the problem with that is you have to find the what's it called? You have to find the machine that works it, and once you work it, you then have to go mess with some of the dials on it. If you pick the wrong dial that leads to the room next where the totemizer is, one of the endings is either you're sent to hell, you're sent to space, or you're sent in a nest full of grooves.
It is pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a group. Listen, warrior. The Warlock Lord can only be defeated by thy courage and the Staff of Ages. Remember, 5 to find, 3 for the staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be thy pathway. Have thy wits about thee, warrior. Fare thee well. The wall slides back.
Unfortunately, however, in Zork the Grand Inquisitor, there is no such thing as a groove in that game.
Well, that's dumb, and I disagree with it. The scroll reads, as the shadow of the wind thou shalt be, Humana.
Well, in that game there really is no knowledge of a groove other than the fact of some books and like some of the lesson courses and that. Other than that, there really is no knowledge of what the grooves are. Now, there is a groove in Zork Nemesis, and that's one of the ways you can die in that game. But I believe in that game, if you find the groove and it kills you, it's an automatic game over and you lose your save file.
No. Grooves pretty much do that anyway, minus the save file part.
Yeah.
You drop the sphere into the lake and notice that the ripples disappear as the water turns into ice. Now, I can get the key without worrying about the shark.
I still want to play the first Zork. Like I know there's a website that uses the DOS the DOS format for it. And I would love to go back and play the first Zork. But I know that game is ridiculously fucking hard.
Yeah, a lot of those old Infocom text adventures did not fuck around.
No! The Zork was one of them that did not.
Like, Wishbringer was in one of the... Wishbringer was one of the beginner ones, and it was still pretty hard until I got the walkthrough, like, years later after the internet actually became a thing.
So, let me ask you a question real quick. You know the movie Big, right?
Oh, yeah.
With Tom Hanks?
Yeah, I actually saw that in theaters when it came out, I think. Yes, I am old, audience.
No. We're not... James, we can see that already, but we're not going to call you old. We will call you 39 years young. Because it's more respectful to say young than old. But, the game that Tom Hanks was playing, like when he was a kid, is that an actual game, or is that just bullshit?
I can't remember what game he was playing. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
It looked like a text-based RPG. With actual combat. Let me see if I can find the opening sequence to describe it to you.
Yeah, I mean, it might be. There's a chance. I need to find a copy of that movie, because that really is a good movie. A sharp, cold wind whips up over the ledge of the deep, dark chasm. As you step onto the bridge, a troll appears and says, "This bridge is mine! It'll cost you a gold coin to cross." Looks like a Power Ranger still.
Yeah, the first quote of the game is, you are standing in the cavern of the evil wizard. All around you are the carcasses of slain ice dwarves.
Well, you could always look up that quote and see if it's a thing.
That is true.
Okay, so here's a Cyclops. Now, if anybody has ever read, or if anybody's ever gone to Sunday school, what's the best way to kill a giant? Anybody? Does anybody remember? Well, I'll tell you. How did David beat Goliath?
Fuck, I don't know.
Seriously, Cody?
I never. Sorry that I wasn't a big story person when I was younger. Holy fuck.
You've never heard of David and Goliath?
No, I've never heard the fucking story.
Okay, so
Yes,
David.
be fucking horribly sad about me. But they were in a fucking book about a lion and Goliath. If it's I mean,
well,
it's like the story about
there's
where
nothing
this
about
guy was trapped.
there's nothing about lions. I said David and Goliath.
Oh, David and Goliath, that's right.
So David and Goliath. It's a Bible story.
Hold on, is this the Bible story where like a guy was like trapped in a room with like 4 different lions?
There's no lions in this, Cody.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about then.
David was this little shepherd guy. He's a shepherd boy. And the Philistine army was fighting the Israelites, and the Philistines were kicking ass because they had on their side a giant of a man named Goliath. It's a huge guy, powerful warrior. No one in the no one in the Israeli army could beat him. You know, they sent their best warriors out, full armor, weapons, swords. Goliath just mopped the floor with them. So Dave was like, I'll give it a try. And so the king was like, okay, bring that boy in here. We'll give him some armor and a weapon and send him on out there. He wants to try. Fuck it, we'll let him try. I'm paraphrasing here, but so David's got all this stuff on. He's like, you know, this shit's too heavy. I can't wear this armor. I'm a kid. You know, I don't know how old David was supposed to be exactly, but he's like, you know, he's at least 3. He's like, I'm gonna do this my way. So he's a shepherd. He's got like a shepherd's crook and a sling. So he goes to the river nearby, and he gets some smooth rocks and puts them in his pouch, and he's got his sling, and he goes to the battle lines, and the Philistines are all like, what the fuck is this? What is this? You're gonna send a kid out here? And Goliath's like, okay, whatever. I mean, sure. And so David puts a stone in his sling, and he whips it around, and he lets it go, and he cracks Goliath like right in the forehead, right between the eyes, and it actually kills him. Yes. So.
No, never heard that story before.
Yeah. So what are Cyclopses? They're giants, right?
I mean, some are giants, for sure.
And I've got a sling with a stone in it. As soon as you start twirling the sling, a magical influence takes over your body. You cry out, "Death to the Philistine!" and release the stone. Bullseye!
Also, quick note about Movie Big. No, it was nothing.
Okay. So
all it literally was just...
It's something they made for the movie.
No, it was 4 different game screens of nothing. The bottom was just... It was Windows Word text at the bottom with a purple outline. That's all it fucking was. It was nothing.
So, this Cyclops is only knocked unconscious. He's not dead, but we're gonna fix that.
Evil.
Well, hey, I don't need him coming back later because I need to come back through here later on. You drive the sword deep into the Cyclops. Blood pours out of the wound and onto the grass. It's one way to walk the lawn. This is a dark-ass NES game. The crank turns rather easily. At the end of the rope, there is a small bucket. Let's open the bucket, even though it's technically open. There's a gauntlet. I found a copy of Gauntlet, guys. I love that game.
Gauntlet?
Yeah. Actually, this is an actual gauntlet for wearing and such. What do you want to use this on? Self. You place the gauntlet on your hand. It feels like it was made just for you. It's a little creepy, actually. Who knew that I was going to need a gauntlet? The programmers! The door is open. It's a long, drafty hallway with one flight of stairs, and by flight they mean 4 steps, and several open passages. So let's just add another torch to our inventory here. You can't move. I don't want to take the doorway. You stand in a small light. Okay, so we've got 1 gem left, and there's a socket there. So where's my last coin? Or gem, rather.
Did I get the Bullimon quest?
The bookcase slowly slides away, revealing a hidden passage. Okay, let's take a few things. Let's take this map. If it seems like I'm taking seemingly random things, I am. There's a reason for it. There's a Sphinx later on who's going to ask me a riddle, and the riddle is always random. So, you answer the riddle by using an item on him. So I'm taking stuff that are possible answers for the riddle, because I don't know what I'm going to need. Oops. Now, luckily...
I thought the riddle was like an actual thing that I could figure out without using like an item or something. I was like, I don't want to figure out a riddle.
Well, I mean, I'll let you figure it out before I answer it.
Okay. So what's the riddle?
Well, I don't know yet. We haven't gotten to the Sphinx.
Oh, I thought we had.
Nope. The Sphinx is
Okay.
later. But the riddle he asks is always random.
It's randomly generated.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we get there...
Just tell me when you get there and I'll read it.
Okay.
When I possibly sure.
So just as a recap, I am now wearing a cloak, a gauntlet, and eyeglasses. Because reasons.
You are the goofiest looking person in the world, but okay.
I probably am. You read
Probably
this
you
one.
are.
To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. Instantum illumina. You've learned 1 magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 4 quickly vanished.
Jesus Christ, that damage is overpowering as hell.
Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. Must be another nudie pick.
Oh, holy fuck.
Lands under the heavens, the key to the world. Terra Tarak.
So, real quick, aside from what James is saying, which is way more important than me, I'm playing Borderlands 2, and I just got Boom and Bane's rarest fucking drop, which is a Cyan drop.
Nice.
Holy fuck. So I now have a million damage grenade.
And I have all of my spells now.
Is that what the scrolls are for?
Yeah.
Is there any more?
No, there's only 5 spells, and I have all 5 of them.
Okay.
I don't think I need the poker. But I do need to speak a magic word here. The spell was chanted. Tarak. A large crack appears around the equator of the globe, dooming millions of people. I'm kidding. Everyone's fine. The globe is open. Bottle 5. It's a small black bottle with a orb. I don't think I need that. Alright, now for our next door. It smells like a kennel in here, and there are no windows through which to circulate fresh air.
So shit.
Basically, yeah. stone rises out of the floor. A shining vial is inside. The water is in hand. The stone descends back in the woods. The horseshoe is in hand. You stand in a small garden. The only sound is of falling water in the night. The layout of this castle is really weird now that I think about it. By using the silver gauntlet, you remove the flute easily. The sound of the water splashing is music to your ears. Now I have a flute. The sound of the flute is very pretty indeed. It seems like you wake from a dream only to find a hole in the tree. Right, zombie?
You
mean-
wake from the dream to find a bullet in your head.
Well, then I wouldn't be awake. I wouldn't be dead.
I mean, James, people have been shot in the head and lived.
Yes, but this is a video game.
Yeah, but still.
You're a butt still.
You're a buttplug.
Oh yeah, so watch this really quick. The loading of the next screen actually gives you a hint of what you're supposed to do. So watch, I'm gonna go to the room on the end. You see the carpet?
Red, kind of tannish.
Okay, well did you notice
Steps.
when I came in, the carpet looked like part of it was missing?
No.
Okay, I'll do it one more time. Okay, so when the stream catches up,
Oh, I see.
yeah, that's giving you a hint that there's something underneath the carpet.
Okay.
We're gonna burn the carpet.
Burn the carpet!
There's a key.
Shit!
And then take this mirror too. Okay, so now we have 3 doors. I believe all of these are locked. One doesn't fit. Let's see, this one. Okay, key 4, down here. Click the keyboard. Where is key 5? There it is. Although the evening air is cool, the small circular room radiates a fervent heat. Ah! Hellhound! A large fireball suddenly appears in the room and causes you to shield your eyes. When you open them, you notice that the fire has changed into something far more menacing.
It's a butt plug.
I wouldn't stick this up my butt. Well, honestly, I wouldn't stick anything up my butt, but least of all
I wouldn't stick a turd-looking dog on my butt either.
The holy water has sent the hellhound back to the place from which it was spawned. Arizona. It's really hot there. The flame died out. The room is quiet as though nothing had happened. Now, I can take this horn. The horn is in hand. Let's go up the left. That is a wiper. I cannot do anything yet, so let's just back away from the wyvern and explore one of the other rooms. Because I don't have what I need for the wyvern. Oh, here's the Sphinx, Cody. It appears to be a Sphinx. It looks at you indifferently.
So is this the riddle?
It is.
That is a. It looks like a. You know what it looks like? It looks like someone's dressed as a lion and
Right.
it's just put on the fucking floor.
It kind of. Have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Dude.
Do you remember his Liger drawing?
It does! It kind of does look like that.
As you moved, the Sphinx spoke. Who are you? No one may pass without my permission. To pass, you must answer a riddle.
Okay.
I'm fire's friend. My body swells with wind. With my nose I blow, how the embers glow.
I have to read the text. Hold on.
Okay, well, I'll leave it on the screen
I'm a
first.
fire's friend. My body swells with wind. With my nose I blow, how the embers glow. The horn? No. Either the horn or the flute.
Well,
It's whatever item you have, right?
it's an item I have, but would you use a horn or a flute with fire? And most of the items in this game only have one use, and I've already used the flute.
Okay, so hold on. I'm a fire's friend. Is it the ring?
Well, do rings swell with wind?
I mean, they can if you blow. I'm a fire's friend. My body swells with wind. My nose I blow, how the embers glow.
I'm gonna take the riddle off.
Now bring me the answer to my riddle, and I shall let you pass.
I'm gonna start cycling through my items for a second.
Okay.
So
Well, it's
you give
not
up.
goods.
Well, goods is just the title of these cards. It's my inventory cards.
Oh, okay. So hold on. So you have a not a fucking broom. Oh my god, what's the fucking thing again? I'm a fire's friend.
Okay, so it involves fire and blowing on the fire. That makes embers glow. And anybody watching the stream, feel free to answer in chat too if you think you know the answer. Wait, tape again. Sorry.
What's the bellows?
What's the bellows?
Yeah.
This wooden bellows has stoked many a floundering fire.
Would it be the bellows?
Why don't we try it?
Yeah, try the bellows.
You have answered.
Try-
You have correctly answered my riddle, warrior. Thou may now
Okay.
pass. Oh, and pay attention to these marks on the stairs. In fact, I want you to remember those marks for me, Cody.
You're asking the wrong person today. Let's see, we have a football field. Opposite of that.
Football field.
Okay. Yeah. The goal, sorry, not field.
Goalposts.
I think I got it.
Stars in hand. The star map is open. Now I know where Keith Richards' house is. Get it? Because it's a star map. The rod is in hand. Ooh, hot chick. Hot chick chained up to a wall.
I highly doubt it, James. It's 8-bit. How can a woman be hot 8-bit?
Okay, so you doubt that this is a damsel in distress?
I very doubt. But just the fact with just the fact of one, it's 8-bit. Bitches don't live in 8-bit worlds.
This fine lass lies upon the floor, chained to the wall. She is extremely beautiful.
Beautiful my ass.
This silver chain seems to be strongly secured to the wall.
Keep her there.
Why
I
would
don't
the
trust her.
yeah? Why would the chain be silver? And the thing is, I need this item that's next to her.
Well, you can fucking Hulk smash the sword onto the chain, break the chain, and let the bitch die there.
Well, let's see. The chain is silver. Do I have anything else in my inventory that's silver?
Hold on, real quick. Paper Zombie, I have seen Sam as an 8-bit. She was not hot 8-bit. She was hotter in 16-bit more than anything.
He's not wrong. You're not wrong, Cody.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
At all. Because I've beaten Super Metroid. Great game, but she was way hotter then.
And you can kind of see her naked when you do the crystal flash thing with the power bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, so the chain is silver, and I seem to have something in my inventory that's silver.
Hold on. I gotta see logic. Hold on.
Just think of fantasy settings in silver. What's
okay? Well, okay.
that was
I
beautiful,
mean,
Cody.
if I'm thinking about gold and silver, realistically, they're very metals.
Yeah, well, gold's not an issue here. We're just talking about silver.
I know.
Not the
That's why I
hedgehog.
said both. That's why, James. That's why I said both gold and silver are weak. They're very weak metals, but gold's weaker.
But there's certain magical applications for silver.
Not the fucking swing.
Certain creatures fear silver.
Werewolves. Is it werewolves?
It is.
Okay, so yeah, the bitch is the fucking werewolf.
Very good, Cody. What do you want to use this on? Your aim
Fucking
is true
stab
as you
the bitch in
plunge
the
the
head.
silver arrow into the beautiful woman. The beautiful lady suddenly transforms into a wolf.
I'm not that stupid. Get the fuck out of here.
The blade is in hand.
I know better than this shit.
I believe we now have what we need to take care of that wyvern. Hello, Sphinxy.
That's dumb. I know my fucking logic.
You're standing on a turret. So, we're gonna throw this star ninja style at the wyvern. The star becomes a flash of light as you launch it. Meteo! Crash! It strikes the wyvern and explodes into a million pieces. The talisman is in hand. Oop. My torch is... Okay, you can hear... I forget, can you hear the game music on the stream, Cody?
Hold on. Yes.
Okay, so when the music changes and gets kind of panicky, let me know, because that's when I need to light another torch.
Hold on. Say that one more time.
When the music changes from the room's music to just kind of a panicky music, let me know, because that tells me when I need to light another torch.
Well,
Because I'm not paying attention to my
there's
torches.
a 15. Well, remember it's a 15-second delay, so just remember that.
Because if my torches go out, that's an automatic death. It's kind of like wandering around in the dark in a Zork game.
Yeah, I know. Just go ahead and go.
More torches. I will take those. The torches in hand. Torches in hand. You can't take it.
Torch.
It's no use. This looks weird. This appears to be a mount of some sort, perhaps for a flag. Or perhaps a rod. Suddenly, the sky seems to be on fire as a bolt of pure lightning strikes the rod. You are startled to see a skeletal hand rise from a hole that is formed at your feet. The wand is in hand. As you take the wand from the skeletal hand, it begins to descend. The hole then closes up as if it had never been. Also a weird place for a
skeletal.
I'll get you, He-Man! And your little Cringer, too. The bag greeted open. I will take a gold coin. And a big coin. I don't think I'm gonna need two.
Okay, so which room is it, James? Is it the room where the two torches are, or
For what?
no? That's the question. Is it the room where? Oh wait,
Yes.
four? The panic.
Oh, no. The music changes no matter what room I'm in. If my lit, because you see my lit torches on my inventory cards.
Mm-hmm.
So if the flame on the lit torch gets small, no matter what room I'm in, the music will get panicky.
Okay. So do I see it get small, or
Yeah, you'll see it get small, but you'll also hear the music change right when it happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, I can see my torches, but I'm not paying attention to my torches, so I won't notice right when it gets small because I can't hear the music.
I gotcha.
Okay, this king looks like he's kind of missing something. Maybe, well, what do kings usually hold? No scepters. We'll just give him a scepter. As soon as you give the scepter to the skeleton, the seal on the pillar lowers. You can now see a ring-shaped hole. Gee, I wonder what goes there. Okay, what do you do? The ring fits perfectly. The throne magically rises, revealing the secret passage. Now, here's something you kind of... I don't think the game tells you this. But there, I don't know if you remember, there was one room we passed through earlier that had two bridges, one kind of fucked up bridge and one really sturdy looking bridge.
I never saw that.
Okay. Yeah, the game doesn't
Like,
tell you this, but you need to
literally,
go across
James,
the other
I accidentally closed the stream whenever I was testing the mic, so I didn't see that part. So my bad, but no, I never saw that.
No problem. Well, we're gonna go back to that room and you'll see it.
Okay. Papers say that the music is quick, although I don't see the difference in the torch.
Oh, that was a while ago. That was like 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
What's that bridge? Yeah, here's the room. There are two bridges that span the castle. We'll use bottle 2 on self. You drink the liquid and immediately begin to rise in the air. A giant snake confronts you in a small cave. No, not a snake.
Snake. Snake.
Snake! And if Harry Potter will teach us anything 30 years later after this game came out.
Talk to the snake.
Not quite.
Not quite. What the fuck are you talking about?
The snake begins to shake and shudder. Is it just your eyes or is it shrinking? The serpent statue begins to change. It grows smaller and smaller. It dematerializes and forms anew as a staff of tremendous beauty. Basically, I use a magic wand on it. Which is another thing the game really doesn't like. I wonder. 'Cause I've never actually looked at the wand. Oh, I don't have the wand anymore. I guess I can't use it.
Alright, well,
Look at the wand.
you're still good on the fire.
Yeah. Just let me know when it. I don't. the only status updates I really need for the torch is if it starts to glow.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 to find, 3 are 1 gives access to Bladed Sun. Crystal Sphere, Vanish Full Glow. Staff of Aegis to vanquish the glow. Okay. And then that wizard behind the wall told me that I needed 3 things, so let's choose the blade on the staff. Suddenly lightning begins to flash in the room. Then the golden spike slides smoothly onto the staff and locks in place. Nope, he's pointing at the doorway.
I'm tired for some reason. I don't know why I'm so fucking tired either.
Oh, the troll's back and he's got my spear. Well, don't worry, we have another way of getting past this guy. The spell was channeled. Humana. As soon as the magic is invoked, you lose sight of yourself. You're as invisible as the wind. Let's get that. Oh, torch is going out. Thanks, Cody. Oh, he's not at his desk.
No, I am. My audio went dead for some reason.
It's all a conspiracy by the game. It wants me to have torchy death.
Well, the left torch is going out.
Yeah, I noticed it with my other one. I now have 13 torches. On the opposite wall are a pair of stone beasts guarding a dark archway. I have a spell for you guys. The spell was chanted, Illumina! Suddenly the cavern is so bright that you have to shade your eyes. Swag so bright you gotta wear shades. Oh, this was not the way I wanted it to be. There we go. Sulfurous fumes. Sulfurous fumes. Rise from the hot molten lava. I don't know what it is. I have a lot of trouble reading things out loud.
Okay, James, you're not alone there, because I do too. And here's the thing though as well. If it's like, for reading shit out, it's like, if I'm on an audience, I can't do it. But if
Well,
it's like
I run into
four
this
people?
when I'm reading to Robin too. Like when I read them our books at night, I start screwing up words.
what kind of books? Can you tell me?
Well, we've been reading the
Carl
Chronicles of Prydain.
Stein!
No, we've been reading
Damn
the
it.
Chronicles of Prydain. I actually don't have any Goosebumps books.
What? Dude, get some Goosebumps books. That are, Oh, the Hardy Boys.
Oh yeah, I love the Hardy Boys. I wish I still had them.
So did I, dude!
Wait, hold on. I might actually still have some Hardy Boys books.
Dude, read Robin a Hardy Boys book.
Wait.
He will love those books.
Wait, no. Zombie sent me all my books. I don't have the Hardy Boys books anymore. I'll have to get
Like,
some.
The Hardy Boys is, like, legit one of my favorite novels.
Dude, yeah, I grew up with those in the Hardy Boys case files. Hell yeah.
I grew up with the Cirque du Freak series when I was
Cody,
10.
do you remember the markings on the stairs?
Faintly, but I remember some of them.
Okay. From left to right, I need to know the switch on there.
From left to right?
Yeah, from left to right on the as they were drawn on the stairs.
Okay, well, that's the first one right there.
Yeah. Okay. So then the next picture, one of them was
Once
down,
we get
right?
to it. Well, on the second and third one of them was down. Let me find out. Fuck. Okay. All of them up except for the right one.
Okay. Right one's down.
And that should be it for the second one.
Okay. And then the third picture.
Reverse it.
Reverse it.
Yeah.
So put the left one down.
Left one down, then the second and third one up.
Nothing happened. Oh wait, I think I remember now. I think it's the middle one next after the right one.
No.
And I think I put the right one back up.
The last one is
Oh.
the field goal.
No, that was up. I got it. It worked. The orb is in hand. Okay. Now it's time to finish the staff. And I believe we have everything we need for the end of the game.
We're already almost done with the game? Jesus.
I told you it's a short game. If you know what to do, it's a short game.
I mean, Zork, the Grand Inquisitor is a short game, you know what you're doing, but there's some parts where I forget.
Let's find the gargoyles again. Oops.
I should find a way to stream that game. You know what? I'm gonna find it out as we are speaking.
I almost have it back. That would not be good. Okay, I'm going to show you guys why this works. It's a large gold coin with a well engraved on it. That's why it works.
Propaganda on parade. Brought to you by Frobaz Electric, makers of the Frobaz Electric Totemizer.
As soon as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts from within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in autumn months. Now, I have to actually move the well. The swirling winds carry you down the deep well and set you gently into the cavern below. You stand above the beach, looking down upon a river. What do you want to use this on? After the gong sounds, a specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. You hear a faint voice asking for a fare. Oh, this is Charon the ferryman. You want to give him a gold coin. The ferryman takes the coin and gestures you to board it. You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite bank. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you are standing on sacred ground. Alright, so this looks like a talisman we picked up earlier, after we destroyed the wyvern.
Okay.
I don't remember which socket to put it in now. Find the fine rare one. One gives access to bladed sun.
Oh, you know what? This is where I'm
Okay, so I put it in the sword slot. Remember, there's part of that little poem where it says where the sword is hung. No. Talisman.
Hold on, James.
The artifact, known as the Bladed Sun, is now secured and in place. The sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly, you hear the sound of grinding rock. The jaw of the skull begins to descend. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion that the stone skull is alive. And my torch is going out.
I had a lot of tabs open on my computer. Jesus.
The torch is lit. Okay. You ready, Cody?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking.
The cavern that you have entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon.
Probably the smallest fucking cavern I've seen.
It's like just a puddle.
Hey, look, it's the end of Dark Souls 2.
From the depths rises
Spoiler.
the most powerful creature that has ever existed. The Behemoth! Your stomach knots up as you stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible. Incredibly silly.
What the fuck am I looking at?
You wonder for a moment how you can defeat such a creature as this. Well, I know exactly how we can. Okay, so, hold on, let me save again. Oh, I can't save here. Okay, so, use the staff. What do you want to use this on? Should we hit the Warlock Lord, or should we hit the Behemoth?
The Lord.
The Lord? Are you sure?
The Lord. The Lord.
Okay.
Actually, fuck that. You do it on the torch.
I'm not going to use the staff on the torch. That wouldn't do anything.
It's on the torch.
Audience at home, what do you think? Behemoth or Warlock Lord?
I say the Lord.
Yes.
I mean, look at the Behemoth, man. It looks nice. It woke up from a nap, you know. I mean, it looks like, you know, it looks tired or wants some food, you know. Just, and the guy wants you to kill it. Fuck that. Just kill him.
Okay, so we got one vote for the Warlock Lord. People watching, what do you think?
You know, I can just imagine. I can just hear, like, in Shrek 1, when the executor's like, pick number 3, my lord, just fucking
Okay, so Zombie also says to go for the Warlock Lord. Okay, here we go.
Kill the Lord.
He got me! The Warlock Lord feels your presence and knows that you are the seed that must be destroyed. Flame shoots forth from his staff and engulfs your body. You have failed. It's a sad
Hold
thing
the
that
fuck
your
on.
adventures have ended here.
Hold the fuck on. First off, why can't he do it?
Why can't he do what?
Why can't he fucking kill the goddamn Behemoth?
Because he summoned the Behemoth.
So what? He can pick up the fucking staff.
Well, you'd have to take it out of my hands.
I meant beforehand, James.
No, see, when I first come in, he doesn't know. All this stuff is hidden in his castle. He doesn't know where any of it is.
But it's his castle!
I didn't write the game book. Did my chat freeze?
No, you're so good.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Weird. I think it was my internet. So I noticed the stream kind of stopped and picked back up. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna do that, James.
Okay.
It's been doing that for a while.
Well, my restream chat did it too. Okay, so let's try the Behemoth this time. You pray as you raise the Staff of Ages that it has the power that the prophets claim. The staff pulsates with power and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the Behemoth. Oh, he kind of looks like he's saying bye because he's got the one arm raised. He's like, bye. Bye. I'm a big pink scary demon. The creature's...
I love you. You love me.
The creature... Yes, we just killed Barney.
Make me hug it. It's from me to you.
The creature screams in agony,
Barney says he loves you too.
thrashing back and forth in great pain. In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into silence. Suddenly, it's very quiet. A beautiful light.
Tell.
Right. A beautiful
What
light
are we
seems
doing?
where I'm reading. I don't know what you're doing. A beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun, you say to yourself. It is over. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and begin your long journey home. Word of your historic quest has already reached the farthest parts of the land. Yeah, I totally tweeted it on my way back. Wizard Twitter. You are triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you are ushered into the royal palace, where you are greeted by the king. I know what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. My boy, this is what all good kings strive for. I wonder what's
Warlock
for
was
the Warlock.
evil?
Well, yeah, he was trying to summon a giant demon to take over the world. He's not good.
Well,
I was sent there to kill him.
oh, okay.
You were bestowed a kingdom to rule in the king's fair daughter's hand. As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. After all, the bards will need new legends to sing of and new tales to tell. The first stories end, and it would be years later until we got a sequel. Should be Shadowgate 64.
And then there's Shadowgate.
Oh,
What else?
there's only 2 games in the series. There was a remake of this game.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna take a quick break because I gotta pee, and then we're gonna do a little more Lunar Silver Star story, I think.